Shalom, shalom, shalom. Out there to the hopeful elect of Israel. First off, I want to start off and give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rekach Vadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who have taught us truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations out there to you sincere and you hopeful elect scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Malaakia. All right, coming in, okay, with another lesson today. This is going to be a lesson that I did the other day, but for somehow the video, it won't upload onto this channel. So I'm just taking it, through the spirit. Maybe the Lord, maybe he has another message that he wants through this video. So it's no longer trying to upload on the YouTube, the video that I had done before. Okay, so I'm going to title this lesson Going Into Like a Thief in the Night. Okay, and it's based off this dream, this vision, okay, that this Jake had, and then his brother is telling, okay, the story, the dream, okay? So, we don't got to get it, but we know, as the scripture says in the book of Joel, chapter 2, and verse 28, okay, that the Heavenly Father, okay, was going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Okay, that the men, women, and children, okay, were going to prophesy, okay, dream dreams, have visions, okay, of the last days, okay, and currently we are in the last days. Currently, we are in a time that Yahweh Shai spoke about, okay, the times of the end, okay, we're living within the midst of that, okay, so, going into this dream, okay, that this Jake had, okay. I mean, I perceive to be a Jake, but we it's on all flesh. But it says, try to remember. I mean, not what it says, but it the dream. When he was going into it was of destruction. Okay, it was a day of darkness. As the scriptures portray it. A day that people were going about their way, not understanding the times that they were in. And it took them like a flood, which we can get that. I got that lined up according to the days of Noah. He's going to go into it, but for the majority of our people, man, they don't understand what is going on, what is about to take place. And as well as these Americans, these Babylonians, they don't understand the times that we're in. They thinking that this world is going to continue to keep going. The Lord is showing us through signs. He's showing us through the visions. Okay, he showed us through the prophets. All right, the Lord even has it to where you can look at these certain movies. Okay, and it's going to show you that America, Babylon the Great, is going to be destroyed. Okay, and he even mentions a movie, all right, The House of Dynamite. Okay, further on later in the in the vision. Oh yeah, and also too, it was a message that he said. Okay, and take heed to the message, what he says in the video. Okay, it's heavy. It's a heavy dream. All right, a heavy vision. This was a vision that he's seen. Okay, and also going into the salvation, okay, of the elect. Okay, so further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Start off here. It's the book of Matthew, chapter 24. Let's get this here. In verse 36, it reads. It says, "But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only." Okay? This is a day and an hour that no one knows, but only Yahweh. Not even Yahweh Shai even knows. Okay? Nor the angels know. The day that the Lord is purposed for the day of judgment here in America, Babylon the Great. That time is coming very soon. As we're seeing the prophecies kick off, okay? We're seeing the digital infrastructure being put into place. Them talking up the talks of the digital money, linking up your information, okay? Linked all into a cloud. Come on, man. This NWO is already here. It started, okay? But it's going to increase, you know? So going back, Matthew 24, verse 37. We are in the last days. Matthew 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, that they were eating and drinking and marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark. Right. This is what the people was doing back then. The time of the flood. Not knowing what's going on. Still having fun. Marrying, giving into marriage. It was eating, drinking, partying. The same shit that you see that what's going on today. The same way how life is, that the people in their mind set is, thinking that this place is going to continue. It's going to come on a day that they know not. This is why I titled it like a thief in the night. It's going to catch everyone off guard, but not the elect, because we know what's coming. We know the prophecy. The scripture says, even in Revelation 1, I think it's 3. When it says, I think it's 3, and it says, "Blessed are you that read it. Blessed are you that hear the words of this prophecy. For the time is at hand." Okay, so blessed are your ears and your eyes, for you're able to see the vision, to hear the words of the prophecy, man. Whereas the people of this world, they don't understand. They don't even know. But the Lord's gonna catch them like a thief in the night, man. The Lord's preparing us to get ourselves ready, to get our houses in order, man. Speaking of myself first and foremost. But Matthew 24 and 39, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be, the day of the Lord. This is going to partake in the day of the Lord, man. Of Yahushai's second coming. Okay? To come and deliver his elect and to destroy America, Babylon the Great. So the people, they was eating, drinking. They didn't know what was going on until what? Noah and his family entered into the ark. And the Lord shut the door. And all judgment began. Let me go back to Matthew 24. Salakia. Lost my spot. I think I was at 36 somewhere. Salah. Matthew 24 and 40. I think that was it. Oh, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Right. So that's what happened before. So it's the same thing playing all over again in these last days. People eating, drinking, giving unto marriage, doing the things of what they want to do. But the day is coming, like I was saying earlier. It's going to catch them like a thief in the night. So let's go ahead and get into the video. Oh, yeah, and I got another message, too. It was, because this is the video from the other day. But this is a video that the elder, the elder Malcolm out there in Chicago ended up saying. So I ended up screenshot it. Not screenshot, but I video recorded, screen recorded, so that you can get the message as well. All right, so take heed, okay, to the spirit. Take heed to what Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is saying and what he's telling us to get ourselves ready. Because at any moment, they can shut the whole system and everybody can be taking a chip next week. Wars and everything is going, things could kick off at any moment. Lights can just cut off. They're talking about there's going to be a power shortage, okay, within the U.S. States are not going to have enough power, okay, for them to get through in the winter. Now, I did a lesson on it a couple what's that? Probably like a month ago, and I went into it. It's going to be a great Oh, it's gonna be a damn. How did it go? How did I even name it? It's gonna be a Damn, I'm trying to remember. It's a lot. I'm trying to remember in my head right now. It's gonna be a dark winter. I believe I titled it that. It's been like probably like a month, maybe a month ago. So showing you how close we are, man. Okay, I did a lesson the other day going into a sign of battles in the land, and a draft is coming. So we are close. The collapse, or I did another video too. The collapse is here. Come on, man. I did another lesson too. Gen Z and uproars of the people. Come on, man. We are here in these last days, man. So hey, take heed to the message. Take heed to what Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to reveal through this dream. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it.
Hi people, so today is Tuesday, November 18th, and it is about 8 o'clock Central Standard Time, 8 o'clock in the morning. And I got a message from my brother that he had a dream that was very, very interesting, and I tell you why in a little bit. But I would like to read the dream. It's a very chaotic and catastrophic dream about judgment on America. Let me read. It says, in the dream I was at the kitchen washing a cup when all of a sudden I started to float and was taken up high enough to see the entirety of the USA. I then was taken to Manhattan, where I descended low enough to see many people walking in the streets and people in their office working. It was a normal day, everything was fine. All of a sudden I looked towards the ocean and saw a large missile coming out of the water in extreme high speed. I could see some people looking out the window, and instantaneously their eyes were melted. I was immediately taken to a higher altitude.
So the first half of the dream, all right, he seen it was a regular day, a normal day, and then he seen some missiles coming. Okay, and he seen the people, okay, with the eyes burning out. All right, he seen it. Even Zechariah seen it. Let's get that. Even Zechariah, he seen that. Even Zechariah seen that. Zechariah 14, verse 12. It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem." Yeah, all these nations. All right, all you nations, all you you wicked ass Israelites here in America. Come on, man. The Lord is getting ready to smite y'all, okay, with his fierce indignation. It reads on, it says, their flesh shall consume away. It's a lot. It says, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and the tongue shall consume away in their mouth. So, when you look at it through the spirit, hey, Zechariah is seeing this in a vision. Okay? So he had to actually be standing, okay, within the midst, okay, of the destruction, seeing the judgment of the people before he was taken up. This is what he witnessed. This is what he witnessed within his vision. Okay? So he had to be standing and watching these people disintegrate. Look how close he was to see their eyes. Look how close he was to see their mouth, the tongue disintegrate. While these people disintegrating while they standing. Come on, man. That's a very deep depiction of what's getting ready to happen to these people, man. He said it. Let me go back a little bit. Maybe right here. Hope I ain't go too far. Probably about right here.
It was a normal day, everything was fine. All of a sudden I looked towards the ocean and saw a large missile coming out of the water in extreme high speed. I could see some people looking out the window, and instantaneously their eyes were melted. I was immediately taken to a higher altitude to see the impact of the missile. When it hit Manhattan, it was dead on. I could see a large ball of fire growing rapidly horizontally, and people were evaporating and the buildings melting. After
Showing you the heat that's about to hit America. So if it's happening to the people, what else is it happening, too? It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3. Y'all already know where I'm going. Excuse me. It's the book of 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 10. It says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat." All right, the elements, the people, everything, buildings, cars, sidewalks, everything is all made up of elements. So the Lord's getting ready to disintegrate. Oh man, he's about to disintegrate everything. And these people are going to go through a harsh judgment. We pray to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai that he has mercy on us, because you don't want to experience that. It says, "And the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burnt up." Let me get this in the NLT. "But of the day of the Lord will come as unexpectedly as a thief. Then the heavens will pass away with a terrible noise, and the elements, and the very elements themselves will disappear in fire, and the earth and everything on it will be found to deserve judgment." It's going to be burnt up, man. Okay? The earth, the ground, trees, wildlife. Lord's finna make this place to be desolate, empty. All the works therein, it got to be burnt up, man. So let's go back into the dream. Let me go back a little bit.
large ball of fire growing rapidly horizontally, and people were evaporating and the buildings melting. After that, I was taken to Florida. The city looked like it was Miami. I was taken this time to the beach and was floating very low, almost touching the sand. I could see many people at the beach. I could see the city, the beautiful buildings behind the people in the beach. I could also see people in their offices working, also just like in Manhattan. Again, just a normal day. But again, I saw a large missile coming out of the ocean extremely fast. And once again, as it came up, it came down on the beach, right where the water reached the dry sand and right in front of me. I was taken up again and could see a large ball of fire spreading horizontally and consuming everything. Since the missile hit the beach, that ball of fire went towards the ocean and destroyed many boats and large ships. I also saw a large wave push towards the ocean due to the explosion.
Yep. That destroying wind. That destroying wind. Just know that when these missiles hit, it's going to be a blast. It's going to be a big flash of light. It's going to be nothing but heat. And then as he's going into the dream, it's going to destroy the fire. It's going to destroy everything around it. This is what's coming to America. And if you're not a part of the elect, You're not getting out of America when these missiles drop. See, that's the spirit. Only Israel will get salvation. GMS endure truthfully. Come on, why you think these lessons are going out, man? The Lord is calling his people to let them know, come out of her, my people. Then we read, let's get that. And Revelation. That's in Revelation. This is the book of Revelation. Spirit. Let's start at verse 4. It says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Come on, man. Look what America has done. Look at all the rape, rob, murder, pillaging. All right, all the stuff that they did to our people. These Edomites in these nations, and they still got the sense of having pride because they over us. So the Lord calling the elect, hey, come out of her, flee out of this place spiritually, clean yourself up, because this place has to pay for the sins that it has done. America's not getting off scot-free. All you fucking Israelites who want to love this place, you gonna fucking burn with this shit, man. The Lord giving you a chance, okay, to receive salvation, and y'all want to just throw it away, and y'all want to bind yourselves with the heathen. Well, then fuck y'all, then y'all can burn right along with their ass, man. Only the elect of Israel is getting out of America. The scripture says in Matthew 24 that he's coming back, okay, with power and great glory, okay, to come deliver his elect from the four corners of the earth. There's other believers on the other side of the earth. This destruction that's getting ready to come hit here in America, it's getting ready to shake everything up. Buildings is getting ready to be destroyed across the side of the earth. Tsunamis, typhoons, major floodings, people getting swallowed up in the fucking ground, islands being swallowed up. The smoke is going the smoke is going to the smoke is going to bring toxins into the food, the air, the water, all your resources. The smoke is going to be in the skies. It's going to block out the sun. Temperatures is going to rise. People are going to freeze to death. People are going to starve to death. Things is just going to just catch on fire for no reason because of the... Come on, man. It's going to be very toxic. The scriptures talk about this. So, come out of her, my people. Come up out of this place spiritually. All right? Of knowing the ways, the philosophies, and turn unto your power, to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai. All right? Because if not, you're going to receive of the plagues of not only just in America, okay, but around the world too as well, man. Okay? But majority of this is talking about America, man. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. The Lord remember everything that this place has done. Things that we don't even know. And he's not even going to reveal it to us because it's too much. He's angry with the wicked every day. What do you think? Esau's doing some shit, man. Shit. Child sex trafficking and all this shit that's going on, man. Idolatry, witchcraft, speaking great things against towards the Most High and his children. Treating the sons and the daughters of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai like trash. Yeah. The Lord finna fuck this place up, man. Verse 6, reward her even as she rewarded you. And double unto her double according to her works. The great Atlantic slave trade. Come on, man. The Trail of Tears. Come on, man. All the stuff. Oh, man. Yeah, man. The things of what Esau Edom has done in these nations, they gotta pay. They gotta pay. And anyone who wanna join on to them, we telling y'all that y'all can go join with them and y'all gonna fucking burn with them. Straight up. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. In the cup which she have filled to her double. So recompense her upon her ways, man. America, Babylon the Great. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. Yeah, these people here living rich. All right. They doing good. But the Lord is turning the tables, man. All right. Everybody can have access to food, entertainment, water. All that was good for a time. But now we see the Lord is changing the whole narrative of this whole situation. That's why you're seeing the people on there, they crying right now. Okay? This place is waxed abundantly rich. And it's still pushing to keep going. But hey, it's at its end. Revelation 18:7. How much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. Okay? The country being rich by using the way of the dominance of the dollar to control other nations and their resources, going to war with them, starting wars, bringing in economic hitmen and destroying their economies, financial institutions. Yeah, America did a whole lot. Going around to other different countries, killing, raping the women and children, giving them Viagra. Come on, man. Yeah, Edomites, y'all gotta pay, man. They gonna pay. It's whether you're gonna pay here or in the wars when you're gonna go fight Yahweh Shai. And the Lord got specific ones that he got deemed for y'all to go fight him when he returns. Because he's getting ready to obliterate all of you. All of you that's in the army forces of Esau in any country, y'all are done when the Lord returns back. But going back, not to go off subject, but Revelation 18:7, it says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. Right. This place don't think that they're gonna see anything bad, no destruction. This is why you see them, they sitting proud, thinking that this place is gonna keep going on. They talking their motherfucking shit, all online, man, all online. You see the videos with Elder Mawata Zatba. All right, he threw the videos of how our people just don't believe. The Lord got something for y'all. Verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burnt with fire. For strong is the Lord Yahweh who judgeth her. This is going to be the judgment from Yahweh. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. Right? This is what the scripture says in I think it's Isaiah chapter 2. Yeah, Isaiah 2, and I think it's around like 10, 11, 12 verse. And it says how the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. The Lord's getting ready to humble all you proud ass people, man. Let's go back into the dream. Salaki.
Once that ball of fire went towards the ocean and destroyed many boats and large ships. I also saw a large wave push towards the ocean due to the explosion. Once again, I was taken to a very high altitude that I could see the entire USA in the Pacific Ocean. Out of the Pacific Ocean, 4 large missiles came out. They hit California, Washington, New Mexico, and Illinois. I saw the large balls of fire again, and they consumed everything. As these 4 missiles hit the areas, I mentioned that's when I heard a voice. The voice said to me,
and let me go to it, because this is the voice. All right, it's Yahweh Bashim Yahweh. Okay, so I'm gonna play it back a little bit. All right, so you can see that was a count of a missile. I believe that's six missiles right there. 6 missiles hitting America. Come on, man. So let's go ahead and play it right here.
areas. I mentioned that that's when I heard a voice. The voice said to me, I'm showing these things because America's judgment day will be happening very soon. I'm going to destroy her. But the ones that are mine, I will spare their lives. Instantly, I was in the wilderness.
The Lord is going to spare his elect. He's going to spare his elect. Okay? Let me go ahead and play a little bit more. And this is a heavy point too, what's about to come up. Because I remember I mentioned earlier about Zechariah and how he had to be so close to be able to see the detail of what was happening to the people. So, let's hear this.
I was no longer floating. I could see many trees and some clearance in the skies as well. Suddenly a wall of fire came down, encircled the whole forest, and then a roof of fire came down and sealed us in there, protecting us from destruction.
Woo! Let me go back again. Get that again.
Many trees and some clearance in the skies as well. Suddenly a wall of fire came down, encircled the whole forest, and then a roof of fire came down and sealed us in there, protecting.
Woo! Come on, man. Come on. Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai is going to protect us. He said that he was going to bring us through the fire. Let me get that. And I think that's in Zechariah 2. Zechariah 13. Is it 8? Okay. This is just okay, okay. This is the book of Zechariah 13 and verse 8. It reads, it says, and it shall come to pass. All right, so what? A future prophecy. It says that in all the land, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. See, the Lord's getting ready to cut off 2/3 of the nation of Israel here in America, Babylon the Great, when these missiles drop. 2 parts. This is where you see we talk about the 2/3, and we talk about the 1/3, which goes into, okay, the remnant. All right, the 144,000, okay, and the rest of the remnant that believe on Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Okay, from across all 4 corners of the earth. Okay, but mainly here in America. Okay, some of the 144,000. Okay, and a remnant that believe. Okay, because you're gonna have the other brothers of the 144,000 on the other side of the earth as well too. Okay, and also them the ones that's going to be raised up coming back. Okay, the Lord is getting ready to bring in a marvelous sight, man. This is getting ready to be a marvelous sight, man, that we're about to see, what we're about to witness. Okay, but going back into the book of Zechariah 13 and 8, the Lord's getting ready to cut off 2/3 of the nation of Israel. All right, that is allotted, okay, for this destruction. Okay, and it says, verse 9, it says, and I will bring the third part, the third part, which goes back to the remnant, the ones who believe, through the fire. It says, and I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. Going into what? The different afflictions of what they had to go through, their trials and tribulations. Okay, but they overcame all of them. Okay, by the way of their faith. Okay, they've been refined through the fire. Okay, and have been made what? White, perfect. In that day, and Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai is going to have it to where his people is going to call on him. That one big cry. All of the nation of Israel, all of the elect that believe will be calling upon the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. It says, And I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. See, it's going to break the heavens, man. The sound, the cries. He's going to know that his people is calling out unto him, and he's not going to forsake them, man. All right, he ain't going to forsake us, man, because we believe. Don't matter how the situation look. How he said he was in the wilderness, and a big a wall came around. Lord protected his elect. It was like a force field. Right before they was getting ready to be taken up, it was a force field. They was protected, man. Right before the destruction, and then the dream didn't really clarify it, but come on, I perceive that to be as a force field, protection around, all right, those believers, man, that believe, which was him. All right, he said it was him in the wilderness. It says, I will say, we're going back into select all these texts, man. Zechariah 13 and 9 again. But it says, they shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people. And they shall say, the Lord Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, is my power. They're going to believe all the way into the end, no matter how the situation look. The fire coming down, you still looking up at the fire and it's coming towards you. You still keep calling upon the name of the Lord. No matter what, you still keep calling upon the name of the Lord. And the Lord's going to come through. Let's get that in, okay, I only got it on this, but let's get it right here. And, let me get this right quick. And then we'll go back to the video. Salakia. It's just the spirit. What's that, Ecclesiasticus 2 and 10. Yep. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus chapter 2 and verse 10. It says, look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? For the, let me get that too. Let me highlight that too. That's it. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus 2 and 11 now. It says, for the Lord is full of compassion and mercy, long-suffering, and very pitiful, and forgiveth sins, and saveth in time of affliction. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is going to save us in a time of affliction, trials, and tribulation. Hey, the Lord's going to protect us. You got to believe that. No matter how I look, this dream should give you a boost of faith. I'm going to go back to the beginning part of it, man, because I just love this part. Because the Lord's going to protect us. Akim. All right, Wath. Believe.
Trees and some clearance in the skies as well. Suddenly a wall of fire came down, encircled the whole forest, and then I was a roof of fire came down and sealed us in there, protecting us from destruction. And that's how the dream ended. It's interesting that my brother sent this message to me, and then I was just with my wife sitting down, just hanging out, and I got the remote and went to Netflix. And I don't watch much TV or many movies at all, but I was just looking, scrolling, if you will, and there was a movie, I believe the name was The House of Dynamite, and I started watching a little bit. I didn't like the plot, or it was too slow in knowing a little bit of the military like I do. I didn't agree with certain things. But something very interesting about that movie was that there was a missile that was launched against the US. According to the movie, it was the third one. Two were just tests, and the missile came out of the Pacific and fell on the Pacific. But this third missile that the movie talks about actually was a nuclear head and was going towards Chicago, and they couldn't stop it. So I didn't watch the whole movie, so I just forwarded to the end, and they didn't show the explosion, but they showed the complete desperation of people. And when I got first my brother's text about his dream, and then I saw that movie in a warhead, a nuclear warhead, hitting Chicago. Look, we all know the world feels extremely different, very different. Let's be ready. Let's be ready.
Hey, let's be ready. Let's be ready. So I'm gonna hit you with one more with this video from the elder Malcolm, and then we can close out, man, because hey, this is the time we in. This is the time we in, man. All we just looking for is that one major prophecy, all right, going into Revelation 13, going into how Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready, okay, to close shop on this place, man. Okay, we're waiting for the implementation of the digital ID, okay, the digital well, that too, ID, the data, everything, the digital infrastructure, but ultimately going into the chip. Okay, that chip is on its way. It's coming. I may do a video on it a little bit later on. Gotta go handle a couple things, but when I get back, maybe Lord willing, the Spirit is on me, I will still do the video. But going into how different restaurants and things in that nature are not taking any dollars anymore. Okay, so we're coming to some times to where we're seeing them bring in this system. Okay, so let me go ahead and play this right quick.
And early in the morning, now they sing all night long. They all confused. All right, all the chemicals they spraying. And the daughters of music shall be brought low. So entertainment is at an all-time disgusting low. This place is cooked. Esau is cooked. So, you know, just hold on, man. This is a beautiful time that we live in. Keep your faith. Pray without ceasing that the Lord brings a swift end, because it's happening really fast. Right? This is happening. It's all starting to come down really fast. So with that, I want to give all praises, all honor.
It's all getting ready to come down fast.
Now they sing all night long. They all confused.
It's all about to come down fast. Okay? That's collapsing. This place is collapsing. They're getting ready to enter in this digital system, this digital age, and to bring in this chip. But simultaneously, while all this is going to be happening, that day of what this video is talking about is coming like a thief in the night. It's going to catch everyone off guard. We can close out with this, and that'll be it. It's the book of 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 1. But of the times and the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. You see, these people are not going to be able to escape the judgment that the Lord has. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Okay, we are the children of light, Akim. All right, Wagwath. We are the children of the day. The Lord has given us the light. Okay, so let your light shine so bright. Okay, because hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is looking. He's looking at all the works that are being done in the earth. Okay, and we want to be in the state of where Yahweh Bashim Yahushua has favor unto us, and that He remember us in this day. That right, the great day of the Lord, the terrible day of the Lord. All right, so hey, Lord willing, you was edified from out this lesson. I want to give all honors and infinite praises to Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua Bahashim Rekach Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who taught us truth and who rule well. Peace and safety and salutations that they're to you sincere and you hopeful elect, scattered abroad across the four winds of this earth. All right, I'm your fellow servant, Malaakia. Shalom.